Hey, it's David Kalani, and I am with you again for our weekly Mastermind for our team, Epic Mentors. And I just have a few kind of announcements or reminders today, a few things especially for our new members. And so this call should be fairly short, actually. So this might be a good one actually to send people to coming here in the future. When it gets put up on the website, it won't be super long and it'll have some good information. So no guests with me today. I'm just going to kind of get through these announcements and then get back to work. And I hope you do the same. All right, so first thing is for those who are new, or if you're not new and you're just ready to restart, which that's okay. It is absolutely okay. If that is where you're at, you're ready to restart, then these are the instructions for you. Okay, if you are brand new, obviously, these are the instructions for you. Okay, number one, get through the iPass getting started sequence of videos. That is absolutely the first thing that you need to do, and it gives you a lot of really good information. It's actually a step-by-step setup as well. So not only do you get the information for your understanding of what we're doing here, but it also gives you the system, the marketing system, set up in a step-by-step format, so that you're not questioning what needs to be done. But by the end of those videos, everything should be set up for you to be able to send traffic to it. Now, I want to say something about that. I think far too often I have conversations with people who are a little bit misfocused. So let me help us all to kind of refocus on what is important in our business. What we want to be doing is driving traffic to the capture page, period. Truly. Really, this is an internet marketing business, and if you look at any internet marketing business that is successful today, they're doing a lot of the same things. Creating products to be able to put out to the marketplace. They create capture pages, landing pages, sales funnel, if you will, so the sales process, everything from the video that actually sells them on buying those products, but also leading into that with a capture page that converts when you send traffic to it, where people are going to put in their email address and desire to go to the next page and get more information. And ultimately, that sales letter needs to be optimized to make sales. Okay, so there's all these things, all these pieces to internet marketing that takes a product, puts it out in the market. You drive the right targeted traffic to that offer. A certain percentage of them, put in their email address to get more information. They see a presentation. From the presentation, that converts a certain percentage of those people to actually make the purchase, right? And so then a sale is made, commission is earned. That's internet marketing in a nutshell. Okay, in our business with Empower Network, every piece of that, everything that would need to be done by you and me if we were doing this on our own, is taken care of for us. The optimization of the capture page, the conversion tweaking for the sales letter, or in our case, the sales video, everything, the sales video itself, of course, is put together by the company. The whole process of the funnel is done for us. All we have to do, the only job we have, is to get people to the capture page. That's it. They're doing all of the work to make sure that that capture page is optimized, that and then there's new ones being made. There's work that's being done that we don't have to do. And I don't know if everybody really has the full concept, the amazing reality that is, right? That it's all done. It's done for us. So all these little pieces, all the little tweaks, all the things that if you were running your own internet marketing company, if you were creating your own products, and there's so many things that you would need to do and need to be responsible for. But in this case, the products themselves, which are stellar and way underpriced, every single one of them is fantastically underpriced. They're so amazing, and if you have access to them and haven't been through them, you need to get in them. If you don't have access to them yet, then you need to do whatever it takes to get access to them, right? Whatever that means for you. So the products are amazing, and not only do they benefit you by getting into them and learning from them, but when you do that, you become charged up to be able to go and provide that information, those products themselves, to others who will be changed by them also. You get to know the value that is in there by going through it yourself and get those products. You have the opportunity to put those products into the hands of other business owners who also need them, right? So the products are put together. They're amazing. The whole sales process, everything on that side is done for you as well. Even the setup, knowing what you need for your capture page, knowing what you need for building a list, and everything about the step-by-step procedure of the funnel, the sales funnel, the sales system, from the capture page to the sales letter to the conversion of that video to actual sales, and then getting your new person set up and getting through that system to get them set up with their own system to also market the products. It's all done for us. There's only one piece of the puzzle that we're responsible for, and that is driving traffic to the capture page. Okay, so let's not forget that. Let's stay focused, and what we need to be doing is driving traffic to the capture page. Okay, I'm going to come back to that in just a second, because there's something that I want to follow up on that with information that's the next section of what I'm going to talk about. But for now, I was talking about restarting or getting started, right? And so the very first thing is getting through the getting started sequence for iPass. Get through that, and when you do, your marketing system is complete. You'll have everything that you need, and including you'll know exactly how to send people to that capture page, how to market it, how to track where traffic is coming from, all of that. You'll know all of that just by going through those videos. Okay, number two to that, if that's done and you are starting or restarting, then the second thing that you need to get connected to is the club level training, right? When you started, you either started at a basic club level, the elite club level, or the six-figure level. There's some of us who are at the black level, and the black card that's really awesome. They haven't started any special trainings for that club level yet, so that's why I'm not necessarily mentioning that one. But get into your club level training, right? And that they are very much intended to give you the information that you need based on whatever level you're at, right? And that's amazing too if you think about that from the standpoint of someone that you might bring in to this business. If they're brand new and they don't know anything at all about, if they really have almost no information about anything technical or how to blog or even what a blog is, if their knowledge about internet marketing is really, really basic, then there's a basic training for them, and it begins at a level that is really beginner, right? Getting started. So if that's you, or thinking about the future as you bring in people, anyone who is in that category, then that's where they start. And they're more often, much more often. I believe they're 3 times a week. Then we have the elite, which is if you have purchased the inner circle, along with, if you are an inner circle member and you are at the elite level, then you can be a part of the elite training that goes on, and there's 2 of those a week, right? Each week, there's training then at another level, which starts to, the whole purpose of the elite level training is to help you put together your $10,000 a month plan and then get you there, right? So help you put together the plan to get to $10,000 a month, and then also to really, it's a hands-on thing, and Mark Dale is teaching it, and he wants to see people actually put their plan into action and make it to an income of $10,000 a month, right? So that is the second thing, get connected with the club level hangouts and trainings. Oh, I forgot the 6-figure, obviously, is once a week, and it is with the 3 amigos, Mike Martin, John Oakes, and Alex Zuberow. And those guys are amazing when they get together and start talking about very real action plan things to do to really amp up the traffic that you're sending to the system. It gets crazy. You'll be really, really excited about what they have to share once you're at that level. And that, of course, is if you have purchased up through and including the Team Builder formula. So if you purchased the Inner Circle, obviously Kalati, the blogging system, the Inner Circle, and Top Producer formula and Team Builder formula. So if you have purchased those products, then you have access to the 6-figure Builder Club and the information that they're sharing on a weekly basis. And so there's no excuses too. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I've had this conversation with enough people. Every single one of those hangouts are recorded, just like this one. They're all recorded and they're put in iPass, in the iPass TV. So right in there, you can go and see anything that has been done previously. And so there's no excuses about timing. If you can get it live, then definitely get on there live, because you can ask questions and interact with them, right? But just getting the information, all you have to do is go log into iPass and participate by watching the club level hangouts and trainings, okay? Then number 3 of the for the new person or getting restarted, the third thing is to watch the $1 Million Ring formula, which is also in iPass, and get through that information, because that is where the $1 million earners from our company are sharing exactly how they got to where they are, right? And there's just some really amazing nuggets of information through there that you need to have, okay? So again, little recap. You are new or restarting. So if you're getting started, you're getting restarted, then the 3 things that you want to make sure to be doing in this order: get through the iPass getting started videos, all of them, and there's several. It doesn't amount to a whole lot of time, but I would sit down, get distraction free, and get through all of them all at once. The second thing is getting connected with the club level hangouts, because that is your training for really getting this going. And that's what allows us to build a team that is getting trained without us having to do the training. I hope you see the power in that too. Okay, so the second thing is club level hangouts, and third thing is the $1 million ring formula. Getting through that. Okay, there's some exercises that you do as you go through those, and there's some questions that they ask, challenges that they make. You know, it's really powerful. Okay, and if you do what it is that they say, then you're going to get a forward movement toward what it is that you want to create. Right? They've created what they want to create by doing these things, and they're turning around and sharing that information with us so that we can do the same thing. Okay, so that's my first section. Chair keeps sinking. Okay. All right. One of the challenges I'm moving to the second section for this hangout, but there's a segue, because from the $1 million ring formula, there's a challenge in there. We listen to an inner circle audio, specific one, called "Speak the World into Existence," every day for 30 days. Now, I started doing this when I went through the $1 million ring formula. I admitted last week that I started doing that and that I hadn't yet up to that point. So I got through it and I started the challenge. And so I believe I'm just over a week now into this particular challenge of listening to "Speak the World into Existence" every day for 30 days. Guys, it's life-changing. It's belief-changing. And if you understand what I've been saying in some of the other, like the mentor minutes I've been recording about our beliefs and how our thoughts create our beliefs, how our beliefs really are the things that our actions stem from. We will always act in accordance with our beliefs. So changing our beliefs is really, really important. Understanding what subconscious beliefs are inside of us that need to be changed in order to reach for the things that we want to create in life and in the world, that is what is vital. It's essentially important to get to a place where we can start to understand what subconscious thoughts inside are preventing us from taking the actions that we need to take in order to have the influence that we are meant to have. Did you catch that? Really think about that. And if you're watching the recording, then back that up and listen to it again. This inner circle audio it's perfect. It is the answer for changing our subconscious thinking. And I understand now why they have the challenge in the $1 million ring formula to listen to it every day for 30 days. This is especially if you're stuck in any way. If you feel like you wish you knew why you weren't taking the action you know you're supposed to be taking. If you feel stuck because you don't know what action to take, truth is that you do, by the way. You have everything that you need inside of you right now to make the success that you desire. That is the truth. But if you feel stuck, this audio will change your belief and will change your experience. So get in there, get the inner circle up, get the inner circle if you don't already have it. If you do have it, you have access, then get in there, find this audio. It's actually from about like 3 years ago, but they uploaded it to the inner circle last June. I believe it's timestamped June. So you just scroll down to kind of the bottom of the page and you'll find it. You can't miss it. Speak the World into Existence is the title. And that's what you want. Now, I will say, if you do not yet have access to the inner circle, and I said yet on purpose, I want you to connect with me privately. I want to get this in your hands. I want to talk about what it's going to take to get this particular audio in your hands right now. It's that important. Okay? So just connect with me personally. Let me know that you don't have access to the inner circle and that you desire to start listening to this particular one because of this hangout. And we'll talk about how you can get access to it. Okay? We'll see what it's going to take, and we'll get that done as quickly as possible. It's really, really important. It has really changed a lot of things, even for me. And I feel like I was, up to that point, I had been in a really good place with belief. And this audio has sent me off on, it has propelled me higher than I even thought could happen. It's really powerful. So let's all, as a team, let's all be committed to be listening to this audio every day. And it can get redundant. I mean, you can feel like, what is the purpose of listening to exactly the same things? David's saying exactly the same things to me every day, all the time. And it's because we're trying to get what he's saying into our subconscious thinking so our beliefs change, right? But if you choose, it's a choice. You need to make a decision that this is what it's going to take to change the thinking in your head that's wrong. That is, okay, instead of wrong, think of it as what's holding you back. Anything that's limiting, the beliefs that we have in our head that are limiting, we have to change them. It's really vital. And this is the tool to begin to do that. It's a really, really good one. I mean, Inner Circle as a whole, all of the audios are a tool to do that. But this one in particular it's a jump start. Okay, so let's all be committed. If you do get through the $1 Million Ring formula, or you already have, then you've heard this challenge. So I'm just extending the same challenge to all of us, that we listen to this every day. Okay? All right. Third section for our hangout today. There's 2 things that happened this week that you've got to hear if you haven't already. One is the Empower Hour call that happened on Monday with Mike Hobbs and David Wood. Tomorrow, because this is being recorded on a Sunday, right? Tomorrow night, the new Empower Hour call will take over the old one on the Empower Hour page. Okay? So if you haven't heard it, you need to hear it by tomorrow night. It's not a lot of time. So you've got to hear it. It's also very important. Hearing Mike's story, what it is that he overcame what he, when you hear his story, you will grow. It's impossible not to. You will grow in belief that you can do this. Because Mike Hobbs is not anybody that you would think would have any privilege or head start in making a business like this work, and yet he is about to receive his $1 million raise. So guys, it's another belief increase. Listening to him, listening to his story, and then he also gives some very specific ideas and steps to take to follow in his footsteps. Okay, so get that before it's gone. The other one is that Chris Jones recorded an update. They call it the State of the Network update, and it was posted, I believe, on Friday. Oh, actually, no, it was yesterday. I got the email yesterday, so it was only Saturday. If you haven't heard that yet, I will make sure the link to that is right on this page as well, right down below. And make sure that you watch that. He has some information about Titan and what's coming with the changes in a few months, what is being done with that, and what we can expect. And you guys, we can believe and trust these leaders, okay? I've been with them long enough now to know they are in this for the long haul. They do what they say they're going to do. We've gotten past the struggles and gotten to a place where things are in place to take us far. And what is about to unleash here is it can make all of us extremely wealthy. Okay, see the average income disclosure at empowerednetwork.com/income. But it will, if you do the work, if you decide to run with us, you will, we will all be extremely wealthy and desired and sought after because of what's coming. So that's just a teaser. You got to hear what Chris Jones himself has to say. I'm just wanting to pass I want to build their credibility in your mind. If you have trust and belief, and you understand my love for you and my integrity and my desire to really help all of us get somewhere, right? To have the influence we're meant to have on the world. You know my vision and all of that, then I want you to receive from me the idea that these guys are who they say they are, whether you know it or not. I know it, and it's why I'm following them. And if you're following me because of what you know of me, then I'm telling you you can trust these guys. Okay? Go listen and watch. Actually, it's a video, so watch Chris's video and see what he has to say about what's coming. And then let's get to work, because we don't want this opportunity to pass by us. It's going to explode when it hits, and we want to be, we want to set ourselves up. We want to be positioned to take full advantage of what's coming. All right. I said I was going to keep this short. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to make these announcements. I always like ending these calls by making sure that you guys know that I'm here for you. Once again, the standing man title down there in that bar, that is not put there to be arrogant in any way, shape, or form. But from the story that is told, and if you saw last week's, there's a link to a trailer for the movie Bridge of Spies. And it's a particular trailer. It's not the theatrical trailer that you would see normally. It's very specific, telling the story of how, because of what somebody did, because of saying yes to their purpose over trying to please people. By saying yes to their purpose, they had to say no to other things, right? This guy had to endure people believing things about him that just wasn't true. He had to endure being ridiculed, his family being attacked, all kinds of things he endured because of what he believed in. What he believed in ended up saving people, literally saving people's lives. He ended up changing the course of history for certain countries, and it was incredible what he was able to do, and it was all because he stood firm on what he believed. I am that man for you. I have lived through horrible opposition. I have been ridiculed. I've had things taken from me, all because people just didn't see that what I was working on, what I was believing in, what I see for you, those who are you, if you're watching this, it's what I see for you. My vision for the impact that we as a team will make on this world. People didn't see the truth of it. And so I was ridiculed. Accusations were made against me that just aren't true. It's already begun. I can only imagine where it's going to go as this gets bigger. But I lived through it, and I stood up. I didn't cave. I didn't run away. And it's all for you. Because I believe in our vision. I believe in our dream. I believe that we as a group can impact people all around the world, help them to become everything that they were meant to be, so that they too can have an impact on the people they were meant to have an impact on. I hope you understand the level of my commitment to this movement. It's already been proven, whether you know it or not. I will have more and more of my story will come out, and you will understand. But let me just say for now that I have stood up and stood up and stood up. I am your standing man. I love each and every one of you. I know what we're going to do together. Love and appreciate you. And together, people around the world will be changed. Have a great night.